What's up, everyone? ODC, it's me here, and be sure to check out BigBoyCollectibles.com for all your action figure needs, whether it's DC Collectibles, Star Wars The Black Series, Marvel Legends, or G.I. Joe. BigBoyCollectibles.com will have it. Yo, Joe!
What's up, everyone? ODC, it's me here, and today's review we're going to take a look at Star Wars The Black Series, Chirrut Imwe, actually my favorite character from Rogue One. I mean, don't get me wrong, I did like K2SO, and I did like Director Krennic, and but as far as the characters go, if I have to pick one, it's going to be Chirrut. I did like Baze Malbus too. He's pretty awesome. I actually liked their little dynamic duo that they had between the two of them. Pretty cool. Anyway, there is something I do want to point out, is that this packaging has changed a little bit. Just something to point out to you collectors out there. This is actually raised up a little bit, just a little bit of a difference, nothing too crazy as far as changes go to the packaging. It looks like they just took the choking hazard warning label and they decided to move it away from the character illustration right here so you can see the character better. But he is number 36 in the line. And here's the little read-up of Chirrut on the back. If you want to pause it and read it, go ahead. Sorry for the blurriness there. And let's get him out of packaging. We'll be right back. Okay, and we're back with Chirrut out of packaging, and man, he looks really good. I do love the mixture of the cloth goods, soft goods, and the plastics together with this. I think it works out really well. I'm so glad they decided to go with soft goods and not plastic, so you can actually articulate him into some really nice poses. As you can see here, I just kind of have him in some, I don't know, a dynamic vanilla pose, I don't know. But he also does come with his bow rifle, which actually is articulated. Thank you, Hasbro. I'm actually pretty happy with this. He can two-hand it, which is pretty awesome, and it can swivel here. So there is some articulation in this bow rifle, which is pretty awesome. So it does swivel there, and the arms can bow and kind of pop in. So this is pretty awesome. I mean, it is a little bit warped out of packaging, but not the biggest deal in the world. Nothing you can't use a little hot water, cold water on. So I think I would have liked if there was somewhere to put this. I've been looking for a spot to stick this. I guess I could. Oh wait, maybe. Oh, I thought this was actually a holster on his back, but it's just some extra cloth robe. That kind of sticks out. I guess you could have this somehow pinned in here somehow. Any way you want to do it, I guess you could have it attached to his back like so if you wanted to. But I feel like there should be like a little peg on here where you could just pop it in. It would be so much easier and look a lot better if you could just do that. But still, for the most part, I do like this figure a lot, actually. This might be one of my favorites so far for 2017 as far as the Black Series go. I think they really nailed the head sculpt. I think it looks really good. I think this figure would have really it really would have been a much better figure if they would have just got the skin tone a little bit darker. Just a touch, not a lot. I don't need him really dark, just a little bit darker. But I think the face sculpt looks pretty good. It looks like Donnie Yen enough. I'm sure eventually if we ever get a SH Figure Arts figure, I will be getting that shit. You can guarantee it. He does look a little puffy in the cheeks, but it's, you know, it still looks really good. It does. But nice detail here on his I don't know what you would call this, a bandolier, I guess, belt, bandolier belt, I don't know. But this is really cool. I'm not really sure what this is. I should probably look it up. I do have the character guide to Rogue One, but everything looks really good. I do like the sculpting of this cape in the back. I kind of wish that we could have got soft goods for this. I think it would have looked a lot better, but the overall sculpt of this looks really nice. I'm just going to be honest with you. So it turned out nice. It's just a black plastic. So the straps here are painted white. and looks pretty good. The little straps going around his arm look good. All the paint on him looks pretty crisp. I would have liked a little bit of black paint shading going throughout here, and maybe throughout his belt here. Would have been a little nice touch to get these stitches in black, maybe. Just something to touch it up so he doesn't look so crisp and clean, you know. But they even got the line going down the center of his soft goods. That looks really nice. If you lift the soft goods up, you know, he can really stretch his legs out. So, I mean, if you want to get him into martial arts kicks and stuff like that, he can accomplish it. That's the great thing about the soft goods, man. I never understand why so many people just shit all over soft goods. They're like, oh, this looks stupid. Yeah, but you get the range of motion that you need. It looks great. This figure looks awesome, man. I'm really happy with this figure. The sculpting of the boot, I love the way they did the sculpting of the boot. It actually hides the articulation points, which I think is just a huge plus for me. They got the pants right. Let me just lift this up. The pants look good underneath. Really just a solid figure overall. And I love these little hanging pieces of cloth here. That's really nice. So yeah, I'm thoroughly impressed with this figure, and yeah, I mean, I think this wave has hit in some places. I do know that the pre-orders are up in multiple places. You can check out. I'm pretty sure Big Boy Collectibles will have them eventually, so you can check out BigBoyCollectibles.com. Checking out the staff. It can come apart into two pieces. So there's that option. And if you don't like that, you can always glue this together if you want. You can always super glue that together. So overall, I think his accessories that he came with are the necessary accessories. I think he looks really nice. I love the armor on this side. Looks really cool. I think they did a really good job on this figure. This is... a lot of people were speculating about this, but I'm really a big fan of it. I think it looks really good. And as far as likeness goes, I think they got the overall appearance of Donnie Yen pretty well in 6-inch form. Like I said, I really hope that we get a SH Figure Arts version of him. Let me actually just get him, see if I can get him two-handing this. I'm just going to transition here. Okay, and he can two-hand it. It looks really good. He does have a trigger finger in this hand and a regular gripping hand right in here, so it works well with that. He's kind of blind firing on C-3PO. 3PO's like, please stop. That was a horrible impression of 3PO, I know. But he's kind of blind firing on 3PO here. Pun intended, I guess. But he can two-hand. And I know this really probably doesn't apply to him looking down the sights because he's blind, but I just wanted to kind of showcase that he can look down the sights if you need him to. So there is that aspect of the figure as well. So that's pretty cool. And he looks awesome. I mean, just holding it, whatever you want to do with him, he can accomplish it. He's got really good range of motion. I'm going to go through articulation next, which is, but one more thing before I actually get to articulation that I do want to point out is that this does come out in two pieces. So, like I said, if this is going to bother you, this coming out, you can always glue it and have it'll never move out of that position ever again. Kind of similar to what we got with Chewbacca's bowcaster. But as far as Chirrut's articulation does go, here we go, full 360 at the head. His head can look up, he can look down. Let's see if he does have a little bit of a head tilt, side to side. His arms can go up about that far, go down, full 360 rotation. Does have a single jointed elbow with a swivel at the elbow as well. He does have a wrist swivel and a hinge joint which does go in, mostly just in due to the sculpting of his armor right here. So that's something to note. On the other side, it can go up and down, and it actually has better range of motion due to him not having any armor on this side. And it can swivel as well. He does have a diaphragm joint, and it can crunch forward a little bit, and it can crunch back. So just a little bit, not a whole lot of room, and it can pivot side to side. And it also swivels, so that's actually pretty nice. And then you kind of have to hike these soft goods up a little bit, but no big deal there. You can do the splits about that far. I would have liked it if he could do the splits a little bit better, due to him being kind of a martial artist. I mean, you want to have him have the best range of motion possible out of anyone probably in the Black Series. Legs go forward nicely. They do go back. Upper thigh swivel. He does have a double jointed knee right there. And then we have his ankle hinge, which, can go forward about that far and does point the toe nicely. And then he has the ankle pivot we all love. And 2 peg holes at the bottom of his feet. So, okay, and as far as size comparisons go, here he is standing next to Jen Erso. And I'm just going to bring the rest of the guys in. Here's Captain Cassian Andor, so he's a little bit shorter than Cassian, which is nice. And then here we have K2SO, the largest of the bunch. And I have actually been having to use a display base for K2SO lately. He keeps falling over for some reason. But there's a nice shortest to tallest here of the Rogue One cast that we have. I'm interested to see how Baze stands up in the with the rest of the guys here and girl, and yeah, can't wait to finish off this cast. He's got, I really do like his accessories for the final thoughts. The accessories came out good. It's pretty much just a brown plastic with gold accents on the bow rifle, and then as far as his staff goes, just a brown plastic with some silver painting on the middle and the tips, or the tip of the bow. But I think he looks great. Definitely 2 thumbs up here. So go get him. I know he's coming out soon. I know some people have got their hands on him, but he looks fantastic. I can't wait to put him with the rest of the Rogue One cast, and hopefully we can finish off this team down the road. Hopefully they don't stop giving us Rogue One figures. I'm pretty ecstatic of how the movie turned out. I loved the movie. It was great. And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.